It is 2001, it is Daytona 500, and we still have 16 laps to go. So the caution came out, and Kenny Wallace blew an engine in the 27 car, and so instead of having any chance of a big crash, they decided to, or not they, Kenny Wallace didn't decide to blow a motor. But the caution is out, cars made their final pit stops, and so we're going to have a final 16 laps to decide who's going to win this race. And so you see the ticker, or the scoreboard I should say, and we are going to figure out who is going to win this race. The DEI trio of Michael Waltrip, Steve Park, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. are out front. Now, I'm aware that my voice is really, really nasally, and I'm also aware that my voice is not made for commentary. But I'm here as a fan, as opposed to being a broadcaster. So I'm going to chime in here and there to just talk to you guys, so that you don't have to listen to the drone of the cars all the time. And so here we go, we're going to see who the winner is. Yeah, so I'll just chime in from time to time and just talk. If that's okay with you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are fine with it. But yeah, here we go. We're going to see how this whole entire thing goes. So this is my second take making this video, because I made several mistakes on my end because I'm such a great talker, and I say that with quotation marks, being all sarcastic and whatnot. So yeah, you can take that information and run with it if you want. So just to give you guys just a heads up, 29th is the last car on the lead lap. Everybody else from Kyle Petty on down is one or more laps down or is out of the race. I bring this up because Mr. Matt Kenseth right there on the inside is a lap down. So he can pass to get to the front of the pack, but he will not be for the lead. So if a caution comes out right now, Matt Kenseth would get one, or if not his only, lap back. There's the man in black himself, Dale Earnhardt. They're in the 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. That's a really nice scheme he has. It's basic, but it works. Just the one stripe down the side. Like, it's weird because it definitely stands out from the rest of the pack. Oh yes, 4 wide. Everyone loves 4 wide at Daytona. And that was a wreck that never happened. If my knowledge serves me well, Matt Kenseth, Terry Labonte, and Kyle Petty and Casey Atwood are all multiple laps down. So whenever you see them in the pack, that is not for position. Because you see Casey Atwood, he's 6 on the inside, there on the right side. Yeah, Casey Atwood is 3 laps down. So, no, he has no real influence on this race. Wouldn't it be interesting if Jeff Gordon won Daytona 500 in this whole what-if world? That would be cool. That would be his 4th Daytona 500, I believe. I know for sure he won in 97 and in 99. I think he won 95. If I'm wrong, you guys can bash me in the comments. That's fine. But yeah, Gordon definitely left a legacy for sure. Yeah, it'll be weird. It will be weird seeing him next year, not on the track, but in the broadcast booth. One thing I've learned too, in NR 2003, just playing the game, the super speedways are really infamous for having totally random winners. Because one thing I've learned is like a circulation system, and it's like once a car gets out in front, they decide to move to the high side, which I don't understand. And because of that, it's just a conveyor belt of cars. It's just where the grip is, because the grip is on the inside, and you see Nadu, Marlin, Mayfield, Kenseth all move to the front. And so the guys on the high side move to the back, because that's not where the grip is. And because when you're on the high side, you have to drive farther. That doesn't really help. We get this wonderful 4 wide right here. Because you see how high Bill Elliott is? You have to travel farther, but you're going the same speed, and that's why you fall back. And so you get Jury Nadu, which I already did a what-if video for him. You know what? If Nadu wins this race, then that whole entire what-if video I made of him would have to be redone, because I never mentioned that Nadu won the 2001 Daytona 500. Well, I mean, I guess this could be like an alternate universe. So, who knows? Who knows? So, just to give you guys a heads up, when it gets to 5 laps to go, I'm going to be totally quiet until the checkered flag, so that you guys can really sink in the last 5 laps. And I just want to reassure you again, Matt Kenseth not battling for a spot. Dale Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Michael Waltrip all together in the back. They can get together and move their way to the front. I mean, they have the grip and the people. Okay, so on 1 lap, I'm going to stop talking. So, just to give you guys a heads up about this whole series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show highlights of one race each year after this. So like 2002, I'll have a race that Dale Earnhardt that's important to Dale Earnhardt's career. And not necessarily like he wins it, but just one that was a big major part of his career. And so my goal during all of January is to show the progression, where he stands and where like other drivers stand as well. And so Andy Houston can totally pull an upset right here and win the Daytona 500. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Alright, I'm going to be quiet now, and I'll let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds of the 2001 Daytona 500 Redux. And Michael Waltrip wins the 2001 Daytona 500. So there you go. Michael Waltrip wins it either way. And Dale Earnhardt finishes all 200 laps and finishes 17th. So Michael Waltrip gets his first ever win at the Daytona 500. Those results are more official than not because I did look back and I made sure that they are where they're placed. Here is the wreck on the final lap, and I will assure you right now that no one got hurt. The hits were pretty bad, but no one had to go to the hospital. Because Dale Earnhardt avoided all the wrecks and made it to the finish, this makes a whole new timeline of events to happen. So, to finish up the rest of 2001, Kevin Harvick did not make his first start until the second half of the season, and he drove the AOL number 30 car for 7 races. So, because of this, he was not a Rookie of the Year until 2002. I will explain this more in the upcoming parts, but this turns into a whole new timeline of events. Yeah, Tony Stewart's fine. You don't have to worry about him. Jeff Burton's fine. They're all fine. We're good. We're good. So yeah, that is all for this part. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Thanks for all the support, guys. And thank you. That's all I have to say is thank you so much. And I'll see you guys later.